Hello Easy Workers! In this video I'm gonna show you how to perform an almost whole body workout with the Fitball, Swiss ball or Pilates ball. You can name it in any of those three different ways. The Fitball, as you can see, is a quite large object, but it has no weight, so we can travel with it to train with it wherever we want. For example, the park, at home, or you can find plenty of those at the gym. We have 4 different sizes for our Fitball, that is 45, 55, 65 and 75 centimeters in diameter. And we'll choose one or another depending on our body size and also if we want to make the exercise more or less difficult. The bigger the size of the Fitball, the harder the exercise. So now you know this, you have no excuse not to train. If you want to look good on your suit, you better get on your tracksuit first. Whoa! So, let's go for it. Are you ready? So, let's start. The key point here is to maintain a correct plank position. Make sure you never drop your hip below the line of the rest of the body so you can protect your spine. Due to maintain a correct position, we will always try to keep the body as a ball, with the ankles, knees, hips and shoulders in the same line, keeping your abs always activated. Oops! Beware of the Fitball, because it sometimes can be tricky and run away. Circles on forearms. To perform the circles, we can increase the width between the feet support to have a greater base and therefore greater stability. We also work our shoulders with this exercise. Extended arms plank. We work out our pectorals, shoulders and abs with the extended arms plank. Push-ups. We work out our chest, shoulders, triceps and abs every time we perform push-ups. Abdominal crunch. We train the rectus abdominis and the transverse abdominals mainly. Whenever we perform push-ups, we work out the chest, shoulders and triceps, in addition to the abdominals. Oblique reaches. With the oblique reaches plank, we mainly focus on the obliques, in addition to the rectus abdominis and the transverse abdominal. Plank pyramid. While doing the pyramid, we raise the hips with the legs extended, working the rectus abdominis and the transverse. forearm support. By changing the support, we will change the planes and work out different muscle areas at different intensities. Correct position. Remember, it's very important to keep the correct position at all times, taking care not to drop the hip below the line of the plank. Hands to forearms plank. With this exercise, we work out the triceps, chest and shoulders, in addition to intensify the work of the abdominals and core, as we make the plank more unstable. We will change the direction of the exercise. The difficulty or intensity depends on the distance of the Fitball from the head. The greater the distance, the greater the difficulty. Alternative arm lift. We work out our shoulders and shoulder blades stabilizers. Side to side. This exercise is ideal to perform an active rest between sets. With it, we will stretch the lower back and dorsal areas of the back, buttocks and fasciolate, that is, the external side of the hips, in addition to work our obliques in a smooth way. Extended arm supports with palms downwards. The head looks towards the opposite side of the legs. Supine plank. We will work our posterior body chain, especially the area that compensates the abdominal strength, that is mainly lower back, glutes and hamstrings. I thought we will keep the abs activated at all times and the body aligned. With the shoulders flexion extension, we focus more on the working and stability. Hips flexion extension. When we place the back on the mat, we will try to roll the spine like a wheel to place it smoothly vertebra by vertebra. Alternative leg rises to the vertical. This is one of the most demanding exercises that brings greater benefits. We strengthen and at the same time we stretch the hamstrings, the muscles at the back of our legs. It is important to support the feet closely together, exactly in the middle of the Fitball, to maintain their stability. Pelvis curl or bridge. Here too we work out the glutes, hamstrings and lower back intensely, with or without the arm support. It's isometric because there is no hip movement.
Hips flexion extension. Here too, it's important the support of the arms, and above all to keep the feetball at the same distance from the body, without moving it, still. This is another of the most demanding and most complete exercises for the posterior body chain. Fitball raise abdominal crunch. We trap the ball with our legs and lift it off the ground. We perform abdominal crunches accompanying the flexion and extension of the trunk with the arms always extended. We will always try not to take the lower back off the ground as far as possible. Plank plus body complete extension. With this exercise, we almost work the whole body. It's very complete. Make sure you always keep your ankles, knees, hips and shoulders in line. Supine plank with hand support. This exercise requires great flexibility of the shoulders while the extension and a great abdominal strength and hamstrings flexibility while contracting. Hand support facing back. We can make it more demanding by including a hamstring curl. Sit up overhead. In this exercise it's most important to know how to roll your hip over the feetball. The legs are placed slightly forward to allow us to roll on the feetball. Keep arms extended at all times. Abdominal twist. With the hips always extended, rotate laterally. keeping the arms extended to the vertical. In this exercise, we can add a weight to the hands to make it more intense. Complete body flexion extension. In this exercise, we will work the abs in the entire range of movement of the spine, so we will also work in flexibility. See you in our next video, Easy Workers.